gosh. It is hot out here. Like, it's even hotter in this car. You guys like that? He said that Casey Neistat style. Oh my gosh. It is hot. It is hotter than Satan's nostrils. Big man and summer don't go together well. Okay, so as you guys can read from the title, this vlog is going to be 5 things not to do in a relationship. And this is for you fellas. Ladies, obviously you can listen, but this is mostly for the fellas. So first things first, I gotta do a few errands. It's Saturday. I'm dressing bummy. I don't care. It is hot. It is 95 degrees. 95 degrees. Oh, I need a dust. Oh my gosh. What the? And it's Saturday. I need to go get Kat at 5 o'clock. It is currently 3:23. So I need to get a move on it. Come along with me, and I'm gonna tell you guys 5 things not to do in a relationship. And again, this is not like, just as Kat said in her video previously, we're not psychiatrists or, you know, goals or whatever. We just know things that worked for us and the do's and the don'ts for us, and, you know, what to do in our relationship and what not to do in our relationship. So this is basically how we feel about it, but from my perspective. All right, so let's do it. So number 1, before I start going, first and foremost, you have to know if you really want to date to begin with. And the reason why I say that, it sounds stupid, but the whole point of dating is to see if someone is compatible relationship wise to marry. So if you're not ready to, if your end goal is not to be married, you shouldn't be dating. There's nothing wrong with having a female friend that you're interested in, but you should never go as far as dating someone if your intention is not to see if you guys are compatible to marry. That's number 1. I mean, you got to start there and see if she has the same outlook or the same goal or the same intention. First stop, man, you gotta get some of that monies. You gotta get some of that money. You know what I mean? Hopefully the ATM is open, because I don't feel right now. Look at my pen. I know some of y'all don't look at my pen. Look away. Let me just take out a quick $2,000 right now. Hold on. Withdrawal. Checking. $2,000. Okay, sorry, your maximum. Okay, $1,000. Oh, they don't allow you to take out 2,000 at the ATM. So I just take that 1,000. You know what I mean? What you mean? What you? Turn this camera. While we're at the bank right now, I guess it's appropriate to mention number 2. You don't have to try to ball and fake and everything like that just to impress her, because again, if you don't really have it like that, and she actually does want to date you and things get serious, one day the truth will come out. The truth will come out. So there's no reason to try to act and front and act like you balling and everything like that, because it doesn't pay. It does not pay. I guess the next stop is socks, because I need socks. And guys, I'm not bougie. I'm just saying, like, I don't like regular socks. First of all, I'm a size 15, so you can't just walk up in any store and get socks at my size. So I like to wear polo socks, and it's not bougie. I'm not trying to be bougie. I just like to be comfortable when I walk, and polo socks are very comfortable. They're very comfortable. Cushion is soft. That's what I'm saying. It's about comfort. It's not about status. Number 3, always make her feel like a lady. Always make her feel like a lady. If she doesn't feel like a woman and she feels like she has to wear the pants in the relationship, you're not doing your job, fellas. You are not doing your job. Your woman should never have to wear the pants in the relationship. And now I'm not saying that, you know, when you guys get further in your relationship and everything, that, you know, if you're sick or whatever, she can't, you know, hold things down and whatever. That's not what I'm saying. And ladies, if you're watching this, I'm not saying that women can't, you know, hold things down and whatever, but it's not your job. It's not your job. It's not the way God designed it to be. Always make her feel like a woman. Sometimes, just very few occasions, I let Kat open the car door for herself. Every other time, and that's like maybe in, like, if it's pouring rain and, you know, we're both running to the car, there's very few times that I don't get the door for Kat. Because, I mean, my grandfather helped raise me, and that was just very old school. And honestly, I feel like every woman should be treated like that. That shouldn't be like a big deal or an awe moment. You know, I feel like every woman should be treated like a woman. Just make sure at the end of the day, your woman is feeling safe, loved, cared for, protected. I mean, that's very important for her to feel that way. So yeah, I think that's number 3. All right, got my polo socks. Next stop. I don't know, actually. I could have sworn I needed the deodorant until right before I left. I found some more. Like, I'm bad. Like, I don't get stuff until I actually really need it. Which, I mean, is good and bad at the same time, because, I mean, you don't want to hoard stuff or what have you. But at the same time, I mean, like, a few weeks ago, I was out of deodorant and I had to use my sister's. I was like, oh, first of all, using the same deodorant your sister uses, and then second, you're going around smelling like a woman. Okay, number 4, don't be too cool to be her number 1 fan. You do not have to act like she's nothing, or that, like, she doesn't mean a lot to you, especially in front of your friends, because I see, like, that's a big thing with guys, especially around my age. Like, they're afraid to show, or I guess tell their friends, their male friends, that they love their girlfriend or fiance or wife or what have you. I feel like it's like a sign of weakness. But if you are very vocal and upfront about your relationship, about your significant other, it puts a whole different tone and dynamic on your relationship. It shows her, one, that you care for her, because that's a big thing for women. If you're too scared to kiss her in public, and I don't mean make out and everything. Dang, New York, my gosh, your roads, take care of them, man. What was I saying now? I lost my train of thought messing around with New York. It just makes her feel important and makes her feel that she's worth it, that you're not embarrassed to be around her. Because, I'm sorry, women can think some of the craziest things sometimes, and just you being, I guess, embarrassed or intimidated that, you know, you actually love your significant other. She can think that she doesn't look good to you, or that, you know, you're messing around or what have you. And it puts a different vibe to your relationship that is probably not healthy. So that would be my fourth tip, is just don't be afraid to be her number one fan, and to show her that you care, and don't be embarrassed, you know, about your relationship, or, you know, in front of other people. Last but certainly not least, and by the way, these are not in order of importance by any means, but number 5 to me is to know and find your dynamic with your woman. Knowing your dynamic makes your relationship 10 times more fun than it would have been if you guys are just guessing how each other works. If you know early how you work as a couple, it makes your relationship so much fun. You guys don't have to, you know, have sex in order to have fun or make the relationship interesting. I don't believe in that, and I don't understand why that's a thing now. As you guys know, if you were with us before when we first started YouTube, we are Christians and we are practicing abstinence, so sex is not a thing for us. I mean, we are going to get married very soon. Yeah, but sex is not a thing right now for us. That's not what we believe in, and knowing our dynamic and how we work as a couple makes the relationship so much fun. Like, you don't even think about, you know, having sex. Not that you're not attracted to your partner, or I'm not attracted to Kat, but we don't feel like we have to do something like that and ruin everything just to have fun, because we were best friends before, you know, we were romantically involved. So we can fight and, you know, be in the middle of an argument, and in the middle of the argument we realize what we're fighting about is not that serious at all, and we just end up like saying stupid stuff and laughing about it in the middle of the fight, and you know, it just ends the fight there. You know, we say our sorries and go on about our business, and to anyone else it would look like we're crazy, or, you know, that we're masking something or whatever, but that's literally just our dynamic. So don't think that your dynamic has to be like anyone else's. It doesn't have to be like ours. You have to find your dynamic with your significant other. So yeah, let me stop ranting or going on. Thanks guys for chilling out with me, coming along with my errands, Saturday errands. It's kind of nice in here now. Now it's 90 degrees outside. It's 4:03. I should probably head towards Cat O. And thank you guys so freaking much for the 1,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. I think it's 1024 right now. We have 1,024 subscribers. Guys, you are awesome. I love you guys so much, and I bet if Kat was here too, she would say the same thing. We are so blessed to have you guys and to have YouTube to express ourselves and to really release our stress and everything into our art and into our videos. And I already see the growth in us since we first started, and I'm not going to say it here or talk about it here because we're going to make the video about this, but briefly, our channel is going to take another change, but guys, don't get too crazy. It's going to be for the better. It's going to be 10 times better as far as quality. It gives us something that we have over any other YouTuber. I don't think anyone is doing this, let alone any other couple on YouTube is doing this. So we're really excited to unveil that in our next video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I love you guys. Until next time, it's just Jay. My baby's not here with me. Until next time.